Hello and welcome back to GreedFall. This is Jewel Smith, Gen X gamer mom, writer, and crafter. You can find out more about me at patreon.com/JewelSmith. This is the warning I give at the beginning of the GreedFall streams now. I am in the late game, I think. At least the last maybe 25% of the game. So if you don't want spoilers, please come back and watch in the future after you've played GreedFall. Do I recommend playing GreedFall? Yes, I do. I get asked that when I'm streaming a lot. I love it, but, you know, that's just me. I don't know if it's the kind of game you'll love. There's definitely mixed feelings about it out there in the world. I read online that it sold about 1 million copies, which, you know, is not bad. By comparison, Outer Worlds by Obsidian sold 2 million, according to the information that I read. And I think this game is comparable, maybe a little bit bigger in size and scope and ability to roleplay. I like this game more than Outer Worlds. I wanted to like Outer Worlds much more, and I played Outer Worlds. I played all the way through, and I plan to play it a second time when they finally release all their DLC. But yeah, I like this one more. Partly because I like the aesthetic of it. I like the kind of 17th century fantasy RPG element of it. I like a lot of the missions, a lot of the storylines. It takes itself much more seriously. Outer Worlds was kind of a satire of capitalism, and but it didn't really take itself too seriously. It was like, corporations, ha ha ha, isn't that funny? This game does not haha isn't that funny anything. Its theme is colonialism and the exploitation of the native population by the mainlanders, who very vaguely resemble things like the Catholic Church and European conquistadors and things like that. The natives themselves, though, seem to be kind of a reimagining of ancient Celts, maybe. They speak a language that sounds to me a bit familiar, a little bit like Gaelic. But anyway, it's a very creative, interesting game. I'm loving it. The twists and turns of the story are fantastic. I love the side quests. Don't skip the side quests. If you're going to play this, don't just barrel through the main story, get to the end, and then go, that sucked. There's a lot to this game, and it's very important that you do the side quests, that you get to know all of the companions. The point of the game, I think, seems to be diplomacy and conversations, and delicately choosing who you take with you to different negotiations, and which dialogue options you choose, and how you choose to deal with things. It's not just about the combat. It is definitely not just about combat. In fact, I think I spent about half the game not fighting anything, really. I fight more stuff now in the second half, but yeah, it's not a game about combat. It's a game about diplomacy and role playing and stuff, and it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. So with that said, where are we at? Let's take a look here. That side quest still has a little exclamation point over it, as if there's something here we need to look at, but I don't think there is. I think that might be glitched. We have no missions left to do. We have 2 main quest lines that we can pursue. And I'm going to do this one. The Suffering of Constantine, that's my cousin. He is the governor of New Serene. And he has the Malachor Plague because he was infected by that evil Dr. Asili of the Bridge Alliance. For reasons I still don't completely understand. I know Dr. Asili was infecting natives and Nauts and trying to find a cure. Not sure why he decided to infect us. He tried to infect me, but it turns out, spoiler alert, I actually am an islander who was raised on the mainland and didn't realize I was from the native tribes of the island. But I did some quests recently and found out where my mother came from, and found out that my cousin's not actually my cousin by blood, but we have a strong relationship, or at least we seem to. He seemed to consider me still his cousin because I had been the kindest person to him and his family. But The natives seem to be immune or resistant to the plague, so I don't have the plague yet, and my cousin does. So we're trying to find some help for him. Hey, Patrick! I see you in the chat room, and Silver Fox. Welcome back. Nope, not having any cookies, Patrick. Patrick is our cookie man, loves cookies. I don't have them with me. I'm not anywhere near the kitchen. I'm upstairs in my room streaming. And, you know what? I didn't even end up having one yesterday after dinner. I'm trying to be good. I like to ration my cookies and just have them once in a while. Trying not to eat too much sugar. You have a cookie for me, Patrick. That's our deal, remember? You love junk food. You gotta eat it for me. You can tell me all about it. Alright, so where do we need to go? We need to go to Winshaganaw, the Singing Waters, for this cure. And it's going to involve the natives, so I definitely want to take Ciora with me. And let's take Kurt. It's been a while since we ran around with Kurt. When I do quests, I tend to take the people who represent the factions involved in the quests. Each one of your companions represents a faction. So if you're doing a quest that involves the Bridge Alliance and the natives, I take Ciora and Afra with me. I was recently doing a quest that involved Taleme and the Nauts, so I took Vasco and Petrus with me. This one seems to involve the natives and my own faction. And I'm romancing Kurt, so I haven't spent much time with him recently. But let's take him with me. I want to take Kurt. Now, you can also, I suppose, take whichever people you think are the better fighters, but like I said, this isn't really a fighting game. I mean, sometimes you do have bosses you can deal with, and there may be bosses that show up randomly in the environment, or show up in the quests, or show up in the environment. They don't show up randomly. They're not randomly generated. But they will be in the environment, and they will be in quests. You just won't know they're coming. You don't necessarily know they're going to be there. But, you know, my way of dealing with that is to just have everybody maxed out all the time. I try to give all of my followers the very best armor I can get them, the very best weapons, very best upgrades, and I try to keep myself upgraded and prepared and everything. So no matter who's with me, we are ready to defend ourselves. But yes, each of the different followers has different builds, different weapons that they use, different ways that they attack and defend, and different, some have spells, some have guns, some have swords, you know. So, you know, if you want to build your team that way, you can do that. But I have also experienced that if you take the wrong person with you, like if you take, like the Taleme and the Bridge Alliance are at war with each other, and then I made the mistake of taking Afra, who was with the Bridge Alliance, with me to talk to somebody from the Taleme, and they got into an argument, and then I screwed up the quest. So if you want to avoid those sorts of diplomatic faux pas, you really have to think about that and not just take people with you who you like or who you think, oh, this person will be good to help me fight. They may help you fight, but they may not be good at helping you when you're trying to interact with people and talk to them. That's a big part of this game, is the interaction and role-playing and talking and decisions and things. Alright. We'll take them, and we will travel here to the Singing Waters. And every time you fast travel from one region to another, you have this little in-between thing here while it's loading. You can interact with a merchant. You can work on a workbench. You can mess with your inventory. You've got your storage chest here. You can basically do, party management business here if you need to. But I think I'm good. Let's get on with getting on. Find the healer. Oh, straight ahead. Okay.
Quest! Get out! Who do you think you are to foil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
I'm not a mind shaker.
shaker?
I ain't no mind shaker.
Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi.
She. It's a
Present
she.
yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desade. I have come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual. But my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladnid? Are you not a Donegad as well?
It is true, but my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness. The Malikor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tien, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these mind shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded. But the mind shakers remained.
And it was also
The
at
missionaries
that
from
time
Teleme.
the Tenland started to attack. It is not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded, and recently many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries, perhaps with the help of Bishop Petrus. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our master hunter, or the families of the Taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
Let's go and see this master hunter. He should be able to tell us more about these attacks.
All right. Talk to the hunter, talk to the missionaries. Now, she said that she would take Petrus with her to talk to the missionaries, so maybe we need to go and grab Petrus. And where do we go to talk to the missionaries? Out here? Missionary outpost. Weren't we just out here yesterday? We were. We were out here doing missions. From the missionary outpost notice board. Yeah. We did a couple of missions out here. Huh. Okay. Well, if we stop at this camp on the way out there, I can switch out and get Petrus. But I'll keep Kurt with me to go talk to the hunter. this way. Okay.
Good day. Are you the Master Hunter?
Beortir to Madre Naixe. I am indeed one and the same person. What do you want of me?
I love their face paint in this tribe. It's so cool. The blue Pictish swirls and stuff. It's awesome. What do they call that? Woad? Is that the blue dye? Regarding the attacks, ask him to explain the problem. Ask about the Tenlins. Oh, let them explain.
The Donegad Katasach spoke to me about the animal attacks. Could you tell me more?
The Tenlands have been angered. They are very angry. The beasts have always lived here. But they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded. And some of our young have even disappeared.
That's
It may
terrible.
be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the Tenlins?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same. Not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places. And that they are coming more and more often.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Donegad, they survived. But the attacks happen more and more often. And they come with greater fury. I try to chase them away. To destroy any nests that I found. But still, more of them come. And now our children disappear. The stress alone could kill our village.
Can you tell me who they are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find the sister of the woman and the brother of the man in the village.
I will go and see them.
Ask how to defeat the Tenlins. Ask him why the Tenlins are so aggressive. Yeah, let's...
Isn't it odd that these creatures who are normally passive have become so aggressive?
Yes. Yes. This has never happened in my lifetime.
What do you know? Speak. Lives are at risk.
I do not speak of things I am not sure of. The Renaixe, like you, do not understand the bond we have with nature.
Yeah, I'm not the usual Renagsi, though.
I believe I can help you in your fight against the Tenlins. How would you advise me to go about it?
You must destroy their nests. It's sad, but the only way to stop their numbers growing. There are most likely 3 around here. I can point you in the direction to one that I discovered. I would have taken care of it, but my village cannot spare my presence here. I must keep watch. I did not find the 2 others. Some in the village may know where to find them.
And how would I go about destroying the nests?
Blow them up.
You
We've done
must
this.
burn them and kill the dominant one, or else they will build again. We see them especially at dawn. After that, we no longer see them. But be careful, Renaixe.
Yeah,
The
I'm
night
fine.
belongs to the Tenlands. That is when they are most awake. Going out at night is very dangerous.
I thank you for your advice. We shall go and destroy the nest come dawn.
Okay, insist on talking about the creature's aggressivity. Propose to help. Speak about the missionaries. Leave. Okay, let's speak about the missionaries.
What do you know about the missionaries?
The Mind Shakers. They came here before the attacks of the Tenlands and buzz around us like flies. They speak of light, of demons, and the soul. Their words make little sense. All that they want is for us to join their village, and that we serve them as if they were Tiern. They want to make us Renaigse. They want to sever our bond with our lands. Their words do not touch those old enough to understand. But the young are sometimes swayed. And listen, they follow them to their Eden village. And they become their servants. Their bond is cut.
Have you tried to fight them?
No. But some have fought. Because they treat the young girls badly.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
If not for the attacks, no one would have turned to them and their Lloyd. But hope fled our village. And the weak of courage have doubts and listen to their lies.
It sounds as if the attacks began at a timely moment for the missionaries. Is there anything that we might be able to do for you?
Besides destroying their nests and fighting the Tenlands, do you know
yeah,
the
I
art
guess.
of crafting weapons? Our artisan was among the wounded, and my weapon is broken.
I can try to repair it.
Here, in this condition, it is of no use to me at all.
Huh. Okay.
Look, I really need you to tell me what you know about the cause of the attacks.
I regret I cannot speak words about something you would not understand. And as you say, it is only an intuition.
Okay. Should I insist again?
Look, I really need you to tell me what you know.
I regret
Okay. No, he's just repeating the same thing.
I
Okay.
must be going. Katazak advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the Tenlands have built their nests.
Alright, but how do we fix his weapon? Repair the hunter's weapon to earn his trust. Oh, okay. With craftsmanship. Do I gotta take it to a workbench? Oh, hello? What's this? Craftsmanship. Okay. I think I have that because I have Kurt with me. Kurt gives me a +1 bonus to craftsmanship. He helps me fix things. So not only is he handy with a weapon, but he's handy with tools too. Ooh. As Napoleon Dynamite says, right? Chicks dig a guy with skills. Hey, Stella, how you doing? I see you in the chat room. I was having a long, involved conversation with that native guy there.
Here is your weapon. It is just like new.
Thank you. You have given it back its purpose. It belonged to my master before me, and you have understood its nature. It
Well,
may
Kurt
be
actually...
that you are more Honormanawi than Renaigse, and that you will one day see as we. During my walks, I saw a great Tenland of clear skin. The others seemed to follow him. I felt that he called them, that he fed them rage, and that his place is not here.
Why didn't you try to kill it?
He is very strong, and the others protect him. I was only able to track him to his lair, a cavern. I placed traps all around it, but all were avoided. He is clever.
You say he doesn't have his place here. What do you mean?
Is it a
That
spirit?
he was brought here to attract the others
Oh.
and make them rage. By men, the Renaigse. But I cannot prove this. That is why I did not wish to voice these thoughts. I feel it. Nothing more.
It's a gut instinct. Okay.
I must be going.
Thank you. Very helpful, dude. Alright, we can chat with a couple people in the village. Missing villagers, families, yep. Alright. Let's go this way and see if we can find... There was a brother and a sister. Oh, somebody's up here on the hill.
Good day. I have been sent here by your Donegad. He asked me to help you.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the Moin Shakers. My sister has gone missing.
It is for that very reason that I am here. To attempt to find her, or to understand.
Then I will tell you what I know.
Your sister, what does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and sweet. I miss her so very much.
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be wary of the beasts?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late. And the stars make you forget all caution.
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since. She told me that she was going to gather berries. It was early in the day, but she never returned. I called for her from the edge of the village, in vain, and the Tenlands were roaming.
Do you know where she usually goes picking?
Certainly, in the clearing. We find a great many berries there.
Is there anyone in the village that might want her harmed?
No, everyone loves her. Maybe a little too much.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young. The Mind Shakers took notice. And the boys of the village did as well.
What do you think likely happened to her?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands. But it was early, and they come out mostly at night.
You think it might have been something else?
I hope. Even if it is a strange hope. Perhaps she was taken by the Mind Shakers. They were pestering her the other day. They behaved without respect. A boy intervened and chased them off.
But do you think that they might have captured her outside of the village? That merits inspection.
Okay.
Could you tell me anything about the missionaries?
They are monosynaig. They think that they can take anything they desire.
What do you mean?
They came to our beautiful village. They wanted to take away our young people. Many heard their words and left. We never saw them again. But I saw how they treated my sister. I believe that they take the young to serve them. They wanted to take my sister like that, as if she were a tool. And if it were not for the young fisherman...
The one who is also missing?
Yes. He was very brave. I hope they didn't hurt her to avenge their pride.
I'm going to have to go and speak with them. Tell me about the Tenlands. About their attacks.
Before, I only very rarely came across the beasts. We knew their nesting grounds and kept clear of them. But now they are everywhere and they attack everyone. They've even been known to come as close as the clearing where we pick berries. Very far from their favorite grounds.
Do you know how to fight them?
No, I am not a fighter. If you want such advice, ask the Master Hunter.
I already did. Okay.
I will go and investigate this clearing. Perhaps they built a nest near there.
It is possible, because before there was never one near there.
Okay,
I must
thank you.
leave now.
Very helpful, extensive conversations with these villagers. I wonder why they put so much into this quest. Alright, and then there should be one more family member to talk to somewhere around here. Straight ahead. Okay. There he is, just standing there like he's waiting for us.
Good day. My name is Desarday from the congregation. I've been told that someone dear to you has disappeared.
Yes, my little brother. He left to go fishing, like every day, and he did not return.
Maybe they ran off
Your
together.
Donegad asked me to help you. Any information you can give me would be very useful.
This is true? I hope your words to be heartfelt. My insides are twisting in fear that my brother is lost.
Can you describe your brother for me?
He is young, rather tall and strong. The girls find him handsome. He is such a nice boy, but he is wild off the tether, and often his curiosity gets him in trouble.
Sounds like the usual young man, doesn't it?
Can you tell me more precisely when he disappeared? Where and under what circumstances?
It was 2 days past. I saw him leave to go fishing, as he was often to do.
And you cannot remember anything out of the ordinary?
No, he was full of joy, full of life. I am so worried about him.
Did your brother have any enemies?
No, I can't think of anyone who would plant strangleweeds in his garden. Perhaps a youthful
That's an interesting
rivalry.
phrase.
He didn't get along particularly well with the master hunter, but it was nothing serious. Perhaps the missionaries. He did get into a fight with them, but they surely wouldn't have taken him.
That could be a lead. Was he close to anyone?
He has been dreamy and more joyful than usual. Those are the signs of someone stricken with love. But he
Stricken
no
with
longer
love.
wants to share
I love the way this
secrets
guy
with me.
talks.
He told me that he has grown beyond the shadow of his brother, and the birds in his branches are his.
What do you think most likely happened to him?
He could have come face to face with Tenlands. They've become angry of late, but he knew how to avoid them. He might have had a run-in with the Mindshakers as well. He got into a fight with them a while back, because of a young girl in our village.
You think the missionaries might have sought vengeance?
I don't know, but he might have went to find them in their village. He bears no good feelings towards them.
I will go and see. Maybe they can tell me more.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sure.
Did your brother know the girl who also disappeared?
Yes, it is because of that girl that he fought with the Mindshakers.
Right,
Could she
yeah,
be
we've
the source of
established
his
that.
happiness of
Uh-huh,
late?
yeah, he already
I
said.
don't think so. They have
No?
been friends since they were little. She is promised to another.
A promise
Oh.
can be broken, and be the reason your brother has
Yeah.
kept it secret.
Perhaps, but what would it matter? He would not have fled with her. Not without saying farewell.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure?
What can you tell us about the Tenlands?
They are beasts that live near water, rivers or coasts. In all our memories, only if you approach their nests do they anger and attack. But lately,
Yes. Katazak told me they attacked the villagers. Could you point in the direction of their nest?
I know where to find one, but there are certainly more. My brother
mark it on my
should
map,
not
dude.
have left the village alone. But for a while now, he does not share my fears for him.
Could you tell me about the missionaries?
The Mindshakers. They came here to take us to a marvelous village. They said it was a perfect place, where all is shining in light, and where there is no danger.
Their words seem to have been to your liking.
A place full of peace is a dream. Here we must fight to survive, since the Tenlands have grown angry. And now their stories of light are difficult to imagine. It seems like a beautiful place, though. But my brother fought with them. They gave trouble to a young girl, one of his friends. He told me that these Mindshakers were liars, that they were hurting the more innocent young. I don't really know what to think. If they took them, could you tell them to give them back? There is no fair trade for our children.
The story about the fight compels me to at least go and ask them some questions. I must be leaving.
Wow.
It seems
Okay.
that our two missing youths were together here. No need for a seer to see that there must have been something more than friendship between them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. So now what? Find and destroy the Tenlin's nests. Requires alchemical preparation of elemental damage. Yeah, I got that. It's fine. Find the missing villagers. Talk to the missionaries. Okay, I can destroy a nest there. Maybe this is the clearing where she was picking berries or something. We can talk to the missionaries here. We can find and destroy a nest here. Ah, and out here. Okay, we were just out here. Remember? When we were doing the mission off of the notice board here, we had to come out here. And we were fighting critters out here. Okay, so we gotta go back out here and find the missing villagers. Okay. Are they gonna be in the gloomy lair too? We were just in the gloomy lair the other day. And what's this down here? Find the missing villagers. Okay. Why do we need to go that way? Alright, well let's deal with the Tenlin first, because this one's pretty close to the village. I don't like that. Let's go deal with that while we got Kurt with us. Go to my left, and then at the ravine or something? No, wrong way. How do we get over there? Oh, sorry, Kurt. Is there a pathway here that I missed? Oh, there's a pathway here. Okay.
Given the presence of Tenlins in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here.
Am I supposed to only fight them at dawn? Isn't there something about taking care of them at dawn? Ah, what the heck. Oh, they're already onto us.
Only went out at dawn. It would be better to come back later.
Things are about to get dicey.
Yeah, she just said something about coming back at dawn, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I want to destroy the nest. Oh, make it explode. Rest until dawn. I guess I gotta rest till dawn then. I didn't know this was necessarily the place we would find the big one. But okay. No, just loot. Just loot. There you go. What's over here? Alright, well, let's wait until dawn then, I guess. I don't know if there's a particular order I've got to do this. Alright, well, let's just do a save, just in case things go wrong and we want to reload. Alright, well, we'll just wait till dawn then.
It is dawn. The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant before destroying the nest.
Oh shit.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Did we do it? Alright, now can I explode it? Alright. Alright, I guess that handled that one. 1 of 3 has been destroyed. Now let's go straight ahead and see what this is all about. Finding the missing villagers. That was kind of funny though. It's like, wait till dawn. Okay. Oh, it's dawn. Bam! They just pop up out of the ground like Jack in the Boxes or something. Alright, so what exactly are we... Go up and around the corner, okay. I'm not sure who are we talking to here? We've already talked to that guy. Talking to somebody up here, okay. Who's this?
Do you have any news? Do you know where my sister is?
Not yet, but I have not given up the search.
Oh, okay.
Your sister, by chance, was she fond of a young fisherman who also disappeared?
They have known each other since they were little. Like all the children of the village, they have always been friends.
Only friends?
Yes. He defended her when the Mindshakers wanted to take her, but she is promised to another.
The brother of the young fisherman told me that he suspected him to be in love. And there is also the story of a fight.
He defended her because he has heart, and because she is his friend. But she was promised. If the boy had a sweetheart, then it must be another young girl.
Okay. I don't know. Let's see. I've got some intuition, so let's see what happens.
I can understand that you would want to protect her reputation, but it is her life that is in danger.
You are right. I know she loved this boy, and that they met each other in secret.
Yeah, see, I was
Why
saying
did
maybe
you
they
hide
ran
that
away
from me?
together.
I am not her suitor.
You are a Renaigse. You do not understand what a promise entails. When two young people give themselves to one another, they weave a bond between them, but also with their village. Breaking it would mean banishment. I didn't want her to have to leave.
I see. That is why they had to meet up in secret. Do you know where they went?
In the clearing. Oh, I hope nothing has happened to them.
I shall go and see if I can find any trace of them. I must leave now. Why did it take her so much time to accept that her sister was in love with that boy?
Because her sister was betrothed to another. Breaking a promise is taking the risk of being exiled. Does one's word mean nothing on your island?
Does love mean nothing on your island? I mean, we don't know what the situation is with their betrothal. Did she want to be betrothed? Did she change her mind? Obviously she did. It happens. You can't just say, yeah, I promise I'll love this person eventually. Like, that's not the way it works. I wouldn't think they would do arranged marriages amongst the natives. They seem to be, you know, if they're so in tune with nature, wouldn't they want to be attuned to, like, the nature within themselves and each other, too? You think they would value feelings more than just arranged marriages? That seems like a mainlander thing. That's weird, but okay. We are going to go out here and try to talk to the missionaries. Then we'll take care of these nests, and then we'll look for the missing villagers. But let's stop off and get Petrus here at the fire. So, straight ahead. Ish. Let's see if we can find our camp and swap out. Guess I'll swap out Kurt. Oh, I know there's some critters over there. I'll swap out Kurt for Petrus because we should keep Ciora with us. She seems to have a lot of dialogue in this quest because we're dealing with other natives. Love you, Kurt, but we need Petrus with us for this one. Hey, I saw a tweet online by one of the developers who worked on the game. Someone was asking how old the characters were, and for some reason I was thinking Desarde was much younger, like she was 19 or something. But no, she's like 25, 24, 25, something like that. Which makes sense. That's fine. That makes sense. Makes more sense than her being 19. I don't know why I thought she was so young. And then, well, they didn't say how old Vasco. I think they did actually. I think they said Vasco was 25 as well, or 26, something like that. He's fairly young. I think they said Petrus was 57. Ciora was 22. And Kurt was 35. I don't know why I was thinking Kurt was in his 20s. I mean, at first, something in the game, something that was said in the game made me think he was in his 20s. But then I kept thinking, he doesn't seem like a 20-year-old because he's always, you know, he's a captain for one thing. And he's always talking about all of these things that happened in the past, like he had this immense history. So, yeah, it makes a lot more sense that he's in his 30s. I'm glad they clarified that. I'm glad I saw that. That makes more sense to me. Oh, and Afra. I think Afra is like 27, they said. So she's just like a couple years older than Desarde. I thought that was interesting, though. And I also saw online that the CEO of Spiders, the developers who made this game, I think the founder and CEO is a woman. I don't know how many people they have working for them. I don't think it's a very big studio, though. I don't know. Maybe at some point we'll get the credits for this game and see how many people worked on it. Okay. Missionaries are over the bridge. Oh, this doesn't look good. Was this out here? when we were here yesterday? Was there a dead dude on the hill here? I don't remember that. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Oh, no, okay. Everybody is still alive in here.
Good day. I am the legate of the congregation of merchants on this isle. Might I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
Could you tell me what your mission here is?
We must return these lost souls to the light, and guide them so that they might receive the revelation. We have constructed the perfect village, Eden, where they might discover peace. In this protected paradise, they can receive divine teachings and join the illuminated, chosen people.
Have you heard about the Tenlin attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the attacks. We offered them our help and some comfort in their most difficult hour.
Thoughts
In
and prayers?
exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this isle. To chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire peace, they must see the light.
You haven't been victim of these attacks.
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little effort.
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlins is somehow linked to the demons on the isle, whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known. They nest beside them.
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that their patterns have changed? These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, who have come to realize we are near victory. Sending them against these poor people, they maintain them in a state of fear and obedience to their shaman healer. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease, my child. Convert these people. Defeat these demons.
The Donegad wishes your departure. You disturb the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood that he is a servant of the island's demons? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those that follow him, ceding victory to the demons. No, my child. We will not leave this place until the light shines over every dwelling.
Find a way to pressure the missionaries. Okay. Should I just ask her to leave?
The Donegad wishes your departure. You
I
disturb
guess
the
I already did that.
tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? To leave would be no.
Yeah, okay.
I must go. We are
I
going
must
to need
go.
to find some leverage if we want to force
Yeah,
these
yeah.
missionaries to leave. Perhaps searching through their belongings will give us something we can use to put pressure on them.
Huh, okay. But how do we do that without them noticing us right here? They're just gonna let us waltz into their little cabin there?
One more thing.
Yes?
Oh, okay.
I must go.
Alright, maybe we gotta come up here and sneak in at night or something. Can we get through here? No? Yeah, she's standing right there, and I can see there's the little quest marker. Oh, it looks like there might be a way to get through over here. Okay. Up here, go up a little further. Aha! Vigor has helped us. Aha! Is there anything else back here? I only recently got a point of vigor because it didn't seem like it was really all that useful. But I guess sometimes it is. Are there any hidden notes or chests or anything? I don't see anything. Okay. Maybe we should wait until nighttime? Oh, interesting. Silver Fox read online that they employed a linguist for GreedFall. The language created is a mashup of Flemish, Breton, Gaelic, and Irish. Oh, nice. Well, Gaelic is Irish. I mean, I think Gaelic is like an umbrella of languages that includes like Cornish and Irish and Scottish and stuff. Because I think in Irish they say Gaelica for the name of their own language. But yeah, that sounds about right. Well, the Bretons, or Bretons, I don't know how you say that one, but aren't they also a branch of the Celts? A remnant of the Gauls before they were, they were pushed back by the Romans centuries ago, something like that. Interesting. Okay, and the development team was about 40 for GreedFall. Wow. All right. Well, I think I read somewhere that 100 people worked on the Elder Scrolls. Maybe it was Oblivion or Skyrim or one of those. So you figure, more than twice as many people to create a big game like that. Yeah, 40 seems about right. I mean, this is a pretty expansive game. Much bigger than I thought it would be. Wow, thank you for that information. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I hadn't had a chance to go look that up myself yet. But yeah, I may have to go looking for some making of GreedFall videos. Because it does intrigue me. I think they've done a really good job at this, and I'm bummed that it didn't get more attention. I think people didn't realize how deep it is. It seems like not very many people were like playing it and reviewing it, and they didn't do a lot of promotion of it. It didn't get a whole lot of hype. But, it could also be because it's not a heavily combat-based game. I mean, I hate to say it, but, I think a lot of video game players like a lot of combat, And so the fact that this game is also, I'd say the majority of this game is the role-playing and the conversations and the storyline and all of that, probably made it not very popular amongst a large number of video game players and video game reviewers, unfortunately. Well, should I go ahead and try to sneak down there? Let's do a save. Oh, no. Gotta go back to the game. There we go. Well, it seems to be enjoying a little bit of a revival now that they gave it away for free on PlayStation. I think some people, I know several people who are now playing it because it was free on PlayStation. Let's see if there's a way to get in here from the back. Yeah, there we go. That's what we wanted. Journal of the Missionary Mother. Our mission is taking much longer than anticipated. These poor savages cling to their childish beliefs and refuse to see the light that could save their souls, and we must show the greatest patience to convince them one by one. Alas, this unexpected reluctance is weighing on the morale of my colleagues, and I surprised one of them as he was forcing himself on one of these children. Oh, see, yeah. We were afraid of that. They were saying they did terrible things to the young girls. He seemed full of remorse, and he assured me that he would not do it again, but I am convinced that he is not the only one who sinned, and that it was not the first time such a thing happened. Well, then why the hell are you out here with people that you can't control, forcing yourself on people who don't want you around? God, what a fucking bitch. What fools. Now I must do everything in my power to ensure that their deeds remain secret. If our order or the Mother Cardinal ever learns of this, we will all be sent back to the continent or even sentenced. Hell yeah, and I'm about to bring the hammer down.
How can these so-called religious men dare to abuse these young people?
Exactly.
I thought that the word of the enlightened was very clear on this subject.
These missionaries are a disgrace to our order. Believe me, I'll make sure they cannot hurt anyone else.
Okay, so now what? Do we have to go outside and confront them? Let's go out the back door again. Oh. Doesn't say I have to talk to anybody about it. Drive off the missionaries. Find the missing villagers. Okay. I'm gonna go confront them. Get the hell out of here.
One more thing.
Yes?
I found a document in your belongings. The contents is quite enlightening. Your missionaries have forgotten the divine teachings. Are not all forms of abuse against your religious commitment?
A few missionaries did stray from the path. This is true. But our mission is too vital to let their zealous natures dissuade
Zealous
us.
natures?
You should have never read that.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Oh, heck yeah. So, hang on. Now, I could kill all these dumbasses, or I could take that information that I found to the Mother Cardinal and let them get in trouble from her. Decisions. What do you think I should do? I mean, I'm already in the middle of combat with them. It's not what I expected. I expected to go talk to her, because other quests have gone that way. You go talk to them and they go, oh yeah, we're so sorry, okay, we'll turn ourselves in. Or they'll try to bribe you, or they'll say, oh, we'll leave the island and not come back, or something like that. But no, in this case, they decided they're going to fight us. So, should we fight them, or should we reload and take the information to the Mother Cardinal? I think I'm going to reload. because I'd rather take the information to Mother Cardinal and let her punish them. That's the more diplomatic thing to do. I didn't know this was going to become a big old brawl.
These so-called religious men dare to abuse these young people. I thought that the word of the enlightened was very clear on this subject.
These missionaries are a disgrace to our order. Believe me, I'll make sure they cannot hurt anyone else.
Yeah, see, Petros is all like, I'm gonna make sure they don't do anything else. Yeah, we can't go back the way we came in. Alright, well, I guess we gotta walk out.
One more thing.
Oh,
yes.
I guess I can't avoid it.
I must go.
Alright, drive off the missionaries. Well, Petros said he would find a way to make sure that they don't ever do this again or something like that. So, like, do we have to take this to Mother Cardinal? See, now I'm curious if I can go talk to her about it. It doesn't seem to indicate that I can. Silver Fox says, my heart says fight, my head says not. I know, that's how I feel too. It's just sometimes in this game things don't always follow the logic that would make sense to me. Like I went to confront them thinking that they would have something to say like in a lot of the other quests, but then that didn't happen. It just went straight to a brawl. So, what is this called? This quest. Let's see what it says we can do. Okay. Okay. Maybe I did this wrong. Well, we can come back to this. Let's go out and try to find... Let's go destroy this Tenlin nest. And we'll come back to the missionaries. It looks like there may be some additional evidence that we can find that will make the missionaries just leave.
We're near water. In the place the fisherman's brother mentioned. A nest must be close to here.
Yep.
Only went out at dawn. I would be better to come back later.
There's the nest. Rest until dawn.
The idol. I must
before destroying the nest. May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
What the heck were you shooting at, Desarde? Alright. Now we gotta go north. Which is this way. All these things, we had to fight them yesterday. I'm gonna use Shadow Burst. Alright, that worked. Okay, up here, across the bridge. Hey, Barbarian King, how you doing? Oh, I hear the drums. Oh, right, bandits.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Okay. Now this seems like deja vu because we were just going up and down this path yesterday. I had no idea that there was so much overlap between the missions that were on the notice board and the main storyline. Alright, but we looted all the things. Let's continue on. This way, I think. Oh, yep, there's our camp.
The hunter told me that I would find a nest in this area.
Yep. The quest marker told me that I would find a nest in this area. Oh yeah, these things. Remember, we can't get too far from their spawn point or they'll just get their health back.
The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant before destroying the nest.
Okay. Well, that startled me a little bit.
nest is destroyed. The Master Hunter will no doubt be relieved to hear it.
Alright. So now what do we need to do? Check. Find the missing villagers, drive off the missionaries. Alright, find the missing villagers. That's what's next. Ah, and we're not far away. Hello, late to the Fallout. How you doing? Oh, hello, Gentugo. I see you're in the chat room too. AKA Ronin. How's everybody been? Aw, I've missed you all, Late to the Fallout says. Yeah, I'm back on YouTube. I've been streaming GreedFall over here. I'd been streaming on Twitch for about a year. And uploading highlights videos to YouTube, but not doing any live streaming. But I'm back to doing some live streaming here. I know. Silver Fox says, my sense of direction in this game is awful. I need clairvoyance. Yeah, like in Skyrim. Oh, I used that one a lot to find my path to things. Yeah, well, you notice I keep tapping out to the map a lot. I mean, there's quest markers and, you know, the directions on the compass at the top of the screen, but still. Alright, what's going on here? This looks like a thing. A glade. I think we were in this glade yesterday.
A basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half eaten by beasts. Our two lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left their takings. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail.
I hope this doesn't end in tragedy. I really do. Come on. Oh, right. There's bloodstains. I noticed that when we came out of... We were in the gloomy cave. The gloomy lair. Doing another quest. The one for the Naughts, where we were trying to find that missing Naught / Taleme girl that was running away from her father that wanted her to stay in the convent. And we came out here. And I remember seeing the bloodstains here. We're gonna have to go back into the gloomy lair.
Seems to be home to some creatures. Let's be wary.
Yeah, we've already been in here.
The lair of that great tenland the hunter spoke of.
Oh, right. We had to come in here looking for that girl, and I got so mad because she had been let in here by that guide. And I was like, you jerk, why would you take her in here into this cave full of monsters? And she ended up dying, or ended up being killed in the cave. Right, this is where we came out. It loops back around. Find and destroy the white tenland's nest. Alright, well this looks like the place.
Three corpses. One is older than the others. Judging from his clothing, he was a missionary. The two others are more recent. A man and a woman. No doubt our missing couple.
Oh,
They
yeah,
were dragged
remember?
here and devoured alive. What a tragic fate.
We found these bodies when we were in here the other day. And I said, this is kind of weird because this is the first time in the game where we see like partially clothed and partially skeletal remains. And I wondered why they were in here. They're part of this quest.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Come on. There you go. Alright, so let's see what's on. But this body in white was not here. Just the two people were here when we found them yesterday. Message found on the dead body of a missionary. Hilarious. Be especially prudent bringing the large white tenlin inside this cave. It is terribly ferocious and the other beasts obey its orders. Our whole plan depends on it, so try not to become another of its victims. Hilarious. Is that supposed to be a joke? Oh my. Hey Herman, I see you in the chat room. Hello. Yeah, late to the fallout. It says, why clean when you can stream? Exactly.
I cannot believe that these missionaries used such a ruse to achieve their goals. 2 youths died because of them.
Now you understand why some of us fight against the Renaigse. Their words are always sweet, but all they bring is death.
Oh yeah, I understand. You don't gotta tell me twice. I mean, I get it. I figured it out ages ago. Okay, let's do the ancient tenlin here. What can we do? Throw elemental bomb. How about that? Alright, that wasn't so bad. Anything else to loot? Oh, there's one. Alright. Let's blow it up.
Let's return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
Okay. And hang left. Alright, now let's go back to the missionaries and see if we can get them to leave. We want to go west. I want to try to get rid of the missionaries first so that when I report back to the natives I can say, hey, I'm really sorry about your families, but also, hey, I handled the missionaries and they're gone now. So that's some good news. Because I have a sneaking suspicion otherwise they'll like want to go attack the missionaries, which I don't blame them. Thought I would get a stealth attack on him, but I didn't. I guess I had to approach him from behind. I was approaching him from the front. He was sleeping. I thought we fought 3 of them. Where's the 3rd one? Oh, it died in the bushes. Okay. Gotta collect all them goodies. Make some ammo real quick. Go down and across. There, yeah. Go past this boss I defeated ages ago. Take the path along the river. Past all the dead bats. I know they've got some other kind of name in the game, but they look like bats to me. The natural dam. Go up to the camp. Alright, now let's talk to them. But I'm gonna save first. Because we have even more evidence of their crimes. And I don't think that we're supposed to go all the way back. Drive off the missionaries. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have a quest marker like we're supposed to go back to San Mateus. I don't want to go all the way back to San Mateus to try to talk to the Mother Cardinal and have, like, no dialogue option there. So, let's just go talk to them.
One more thing.
Yes?
I fought against a great number of Tenlans. One that was quite spectacular. A great white beast. Its mere presence seemed to aggravate the others, attract them and make them aggressive.
A beast sent by the demons, no doubt. But...
Stop taking me for a fool. We also found a journal outlining your vicious plan. I have only one piece of advice to give you. Leave, and quickly, or the Mother Cardinal will learn every detail of your manipulations.
We shall be leaving as soon as possible. But let it be known that you are abandoning all of these poor souls to damnation.
Perhaps you should be more concerned about your own soul, sister. People have died by your fault.
Okay, well, I guess we did it that way. Yeah, see, when we first came out of the cabin and we had the evidence of them raping the native women, our only option was to kick their asses. I wanted to see if there were other options. I mean, I'm not against kicking their asses. They totally deserve it. But I wanted to see what other options there were. And we found that information about them being the ones behind the white Tenlin. And that made them just haul anchor and leave. So, alright. I mean, I don't feel good about that. I'd rather have kicked their asses, but this is a game about diplomacy. It's not about dealing out justice. They weren't part of my faction. And I'm supposed to be trying to keep a delicate balance here and not have a massive war flare up between all of the factions. And that definitely would cause a major war with the natives. And I don't blame them. But we can go back to the natives now, and then if we tell them what happened and they say, well, the natives already seem to know what was happening. They seem to know that bad things were happening. But, you know, we can confirm, yeah, this was really fucked up, and they're gone now. So then they won't, maybe they won't be tempted to go to war. Let's keep the tenuous piece for now. And we're gonna go south back to the village. Okay. Go up here and hang a right, I think. Oh shoot. Okay. Oh shoot. Boy, that bomb can really screw up a group of tenlins. That was sweet. Alright. You're welcome. We handled a bunch of them right here by your village. Alright, let's tell them what happened. Regret to inform you.
Well, Onol Manawi, have you found my brother?
Yeah.
I found him, but I'm truly sorry. Your brother is dead.
May the earth welcome him. I felt it. How did it come to pass? He knew every stone on our lands. It couldn't have been an accident.
He had a liaison with a young girl from the village. They would meet in a clearing. They must have forgotten the hour. Night took them by surprise, and a tenlin crossed their path. I found both of them in the cavern of the beast.
How terrible. Why did he go to see the girl in secrecy? They could have... I must recover.
No, she was promised to somebody else.
Give it up to the earth, as is our custom.
They had to meet in secret.
With the body of the girl he loved, in a cavern near the clearing. But it is a dangerous place. Other tenlins might still be roaming there, though I did kill quite a few.
I have a duty owed to my little brother. Thank you, Onol Manawi. I will not forget this.
I must be leaving.
Okay. We gotta go deliver some more bad news. We're at there. How do we get up there? Go around here, I think. Go around the travel stone. Yeah, I'll get to you in a minute, buddy. We gotta go talk to this lady about her sister. Hey, Michael! I see you in the chat room. How you doing? I'm just checking out the chat room. Oh, wow. Whole bunch of folks. Yeah, it's been a while. Well, I've been streaming GreedFall here. For about a year, I was streaming on Twitch and uploading highlights videos to YouTube, but not doing any live streaming. But as you can tell from the title, this is my 27th live stream of GreedFall. I decided to start streaming PlayStation games back on YouTube again. In the years past, I didn't play any games except PlayStation games, but now I have a new PC, so I'm playing some PC games, but those are being streamed on Twitch because I'm using Twitch Studio on my PC to do the streaming, so it has to stream to Twitch. I've been playing Fallout 3 over there and uploading Fallout 3 highlights to my YouTube channel. And lots of other games. I was playing Witcher Well, I was playing Witcher 3 on the PlayStation, and I was playing Wolfenstein 2 last year, but I was streaming to Twitch, and doing highlights videos. There's some highlights on YouTube of those. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna, if I'm playing a PC game, it'll be streamed on Twitch, because of my setup, you know, my software setup, my streaming setup, and then if I'm playing on PlayStation, I'll stream to YouTube. I may still make highlights videos of some streams if there's something, you know, really interesting or really good in one of the streams. You know, I'll still do little highlights videos and stuff. I can still edit those. With my new PC, I have better editing software. I don't have to rely on the online editors, because the YouTube online editors and the Twitch online editors are not great. I can do editing on my PC now, but anyway, yeah, I'm in the middle of playing GreedFall. This is actually a very late game. I'm probably in the last quarter of the game. I don't think I have a whole lot left to do. And then I'll get back to playing some Fallout 3, which will be live streamed over on Twitch.
Do you have any news? Do you know where my sister is?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm truly very sorry.
Oh no. Nah. Sir Tonsidag, please do not tell me that she is dead.
I found her body in the lair of a great Tenlin, not far from the clearing.
But how could she have been surprised by the beasts? She knew the danger.
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must have flown by, into the night. I am so sorry. We found them both dead.
I must bring her body back to carry out the rite.
You should not go alone. I killed as many as I could, but it would be better to be prudent.
I shall follow your counsel on Olmenawi. 2 deaths are enough. Thank you. Thank you.
I must leave now. The nests are destroyed.
Wow, more reputation
And
with the natives.
the death of the White Tenlin, the attacks should cease. We were even able to convince the missionaries to leave. Kadazak should be willing to follow us now. Let us go and find him.
Find him? He's like right over here. I'm gonna stop, this isn't him, but let's stop and talk to the hunter dude to see if he has any follow-up conversation now that we've done our mission.
May the beasts answer your calling, on Olmenawi. You are a brave hunter. The village will at last find peace once again.
Alright. Alright, see? He had a little follow-up conversation. Thank you, my dude. He's kind of cute, too. But my heart belongs to Kurt. Alright, let's go tell the... Whoa. Does he have water in here? Flowing underneath his house? That's pretty cool. He's got a water feature in his house here.
I can see from your face that you were victorious.
Indeed. I put the White Tenlin down, who was enraging his kind, and destroyed their nests. The attacks should no longer be troubling you. As for the missionaries, we were able to convince them to leave, but they were not ready to admit their involvement in the attacks that harmed you.
And so they were in some way responsible.
Yep.
I had my suspicions, but I could not see their reasons.
They brought a particularly large beast here that attracted and enraged the others.
This is what provoked the attacks and brought on our despair. These people have blood on their hands.
They sure do.
In the end, we found the missing young ones. Alas, too late. Devoured by wild beasts.
And divorced to your end. You did well on Olmenawi. Now they should be able to find the rest.
Will you accompany me now? My cousin needs your help.
I have packed what is needed. I am ready to journey with you.
Oh, dang. Okay. And we just go immediately there? Well, alrighty then. Sometimes this game does that. At the end of quests, it'll just cut to another area of the map. You don't have to fast travel there. This is my cousin.
This pain, it'll be the death of me.
He's got the plague.
I can't control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze. Consumed by a smouldering fire. The moment's growing near, isn't it? Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls? You flutter in just when you're needed, cousin. As always. Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief.
Let me present Katasak, Constantin. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you.
Please, stay.
I am here for you, Urnaxe, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering. Fill your mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness. The spirits of your lands must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
Thank you. Neither science surgeon nor mage doctor could do a damn thing to alleviate my pain. I give you my last ounce of hope. Thank you, cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention.
Ooh, reputation with Congregation of the Merchant +1. Oh, I'm finally on friendly terms with my own native faction. Imagine that. I've been saying that since the beginning of the game. Like, why did I start the game on suspicious terms with my own faction? And I eventually got up to nice status. And now I'm at friendly status. Alright, so now everybody loves me. I have made friends, good relationships with all of the factions in the game except the Coin Guard. And that's because, screw the Coin Guard. Spoiler alert. They tried to stage a military coup to overthrow my cousin. So I lost reputation with them, but, you know, yeah, because I fought back and stopped the coup. So I don't know if there's a way to get good, to reestablish good connections with them at this point. I have no idea. We arrested the leaders of the coup, and I think it was Kurt. Kurt, you know, appointed or suggested the appointment of a new leader of the Coin Guard, and so now they're supposedly our allies again, but not according to this game here. It says they're still suspicious of me. And I'm still on nice terms with Siora. I don't know how to get her third and final quest to start, but maybe now it will. I don't know. Let's check out our stats and things. What's going on here? Got some exclamation points to look at. Got some junk to sell for treasures. Still got an exclamation point on these side quests, even though I don't know why. And what is this here? Oh, that's a new entry for one of the new characters. He is the Dene God. That's like the healer and leader of their clan. We had gone to Teleme, which is the religious faction, and we found a religious healer that we sent to help my cousin. And then we went to the Bridge Alliance, which is the scientific faction, and we found a doctor that we sent to my cousin, but as you heard there, neither one of them helped. And now we have the native healer, and he seems to be helping my cousin somewhat to function, but he's not cured of the plague yet. So I guess all we have left to do here, other than maybe unlocking a few camps and finding a few notes, is we have to do the main quest line. Oh, and we have that boss that I never confronted. There's one boss that I found early in the game and never took on, so maybe we'll go do that in a second too. Michael says, first time watching this game, it looks good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's loosely based on the 17th century European history, but it's a fantasy RPG. So there's a lot of magic, and you know, it's not historically accurate or anything, but it has that look of like the Three Musketeers. It's like a swashbuckling fantasy, and I like it. I like it. It's very versatile. You can have various character builds. I've kind of stuck with what they call technical, which is firearms and alchemy, which is used for traps, grenades, bombs, and poisoning my blade. There's other ways. There's dodge roll. There's kicking. I've got some kicking perks. I am using a little bit of sword fighting. This is the fighter wedge up here. And then there's a magic user wedge down here. But it's not mage, like wizard kind of mage magic. It's more like clerics in Dungeons and Dragons. Like the guy who's with me right now. Where is he? Petrus. See, he's wearing full plate armor like a paladin, but he also casts spells and he can do healing and stuff. So he's really like a cleric. And then the same thing with Ciora here. Oh, they're all here too. Ciora is also kind of like, I guess she'd be closest to mage build, but she uses a sword. And she has healing spells, and she has other, like, aggressive spells. She's kind of like a battle mage, sort of. That's Kurt. He's a tank. He's just full-on strength warrior build, heavy armor, heavy weapons, two-handed weapons, that kind of thing. Vasco, he's also a build like me. He's kind of a technical build. He's got a sword and a firearm, a sword and a gun, and, oh, there she is, Afra. Afra is also more of a technical build. She uses alchemy, explosives, and firearms, but she doesn't have a sword. So yeah, there's a variety of different builds in this game. That's the map of the world there. I don't think we're actually going to be exploring much of this top part of the island, though, because I've only got like maybe 2 regions that I haven't visited yet. According to my quest map, or my quest list here, see it says exploration and cartography, and this is a list of all the regions on the map to explore, and there's only 2 that I haven't been to yet, so I don't think we're gonna do an extensive exploration of this northern part of the island. I think we might get as far as the volcano in the center of the island, and that's pretty much all that's gonna happen. But there you go. Yeah, and I'm pretty late in the storyline too. There's been a lot that's gone on. It's a very complicated game. As far as the storyline, lots of factions, lots of side quests, lots of twists and turns and surprises and whatnot. There is romance, so I have romanced one of the characters. Where's my boo? There he is. I romanced Kurt. Can't see him very well in here though. It's very dark. Should I turn on my light? Did that help? Can we see Kurt better now? Nope, not really. A little bit. But alright, I need to do the Trial of the Waters. We're still trying to find a cure for the Malachor. Before I do that, I want to travel out here to San Mateus and see if there is any possible dialogue with the governor of San Mateus to tell her about these shitty missionaries who are harassing the natives. I mean, she already knows, because we've been running into shitty missionaries all over the island who are harassing the natives. She already knew about that. There's also one camp we can unlock here. Alright, well, if I have to go talk to the Ptolemy, let's continue to take Petrus and Siora with me. Since this involves the natives and the Ptolemy faction, I will take both of them. I don't know, do I need to continue talking to my cousin? I guess I'll chat with him before I leave. Oh, I could talk to him. Can I talk to my cousin?
My fair cousin! Come closer and tell me what brings you...
Constantine, how are you feeling? Are you in great pain?
This sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I understand what your mother went through. But you have not come to hear my complaints. Speak. It will give me something else to ponder.
How are relations with our allies?
Oh, they bow and scrape, and they regularly assure me of their unwavering friendship, so that they can better try to convince me to embrace their point of view, and only theirs. Ptolemy wants to convert me, and the Alliance assures me that only they will allow us to benefit from progress. They're a bunch of old foxes, but they take me for a young, brainless rabbit. The only thing they really want is to increase their influence on this island, with our help.
Okay.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Alright, well, you hang in there, cuz.
Greetings, Katasak.
Bertirtumat, what can I do for you?
I don't know, you tell me.
How is my cousin doing?
He's filled with dread as death approaches. Forgive him his mood swings. He's such a young boy, and he had so much desire to live. Thanks to my treatment, he suffers less. But his disease is getting worse, and I don't know what to do. It would take a power far superior to mine to break the grasp of this evil.
Now that you've seen my cousin, what are your thoughts on the Malachor?
It is a terrible disease. I have never seen one like it. It slowly gnaws through the people it afflicts. Their eyes and legs gradually die because of the black blood, and the pain it induces is atrocious. My potions are barely enough to calm your cousin. But if you're asking if I know how to cure it, I have no idea. It's a disease coming from a world that isn't ours, and which I'm not familiar with.
Well, see, and that's strange, because everyone on the mainland, or the people we're talking to who are on the island, who are from the mainland, seem to think that the cause of the disease is the island. Like, there's some kind of curse from the island, or that the Naughts brought it over from the island, or something like that. But none of the natives suffer from the disease. So, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is there. But that's kind of the whole point of the game, is, like, the reason we leave the mainland and go to the island is because we're trying to find a cure for this plague that is killing everybody back on the mainland. But, you know, then we end up getting caught up in all of these politics and all kinds of other things that are going on.
Do you like it in New Serene?
No. Your village has smothered the earth. The smell of the woods has gone, and the singing of the birds is filled with anguish. I can barely feel my bond here. But don't worry. I will not leave before doing everything in my power to save your cousin.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Alright.
I must go.
Okay. Bye. Let's go back to the house. You can't fast travel at will in this game. You can fast travel from certain fast travel spots on the map. But there's one in my house. I can fast travel from the fireplace in my house, or the globe in my house. I can travel from campfires, and I can travel from globes. Alright. Time to do some housekeeping. Here's all my companions. Here's my crew. Here's my house. And what have I got? I've probably got some junk to sell. I think I picked up some junk recently. Yeah, I got some doctor's gloves and some other garbage. I don't think I got anything good that I can distribute. They're already pretty much maxed out. Everybody's got, like, several of my companions have legendary armor and weapon pieces, or close to some of the best stuff they can get in the game. So, and so do I. Alright, I'm just gonna run out to the merchant and sell some junk.
Come closer, good people.
What's in there? Some gold coins. Thank you. Oh, stasis mix.
You'll find all you need in our... Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Let's sell some junk. I don't need that much beast essence. Beast essence is an alchemy ingredient. It's used in a lot of potions, but I don't think I need 60 of them. Leather is used for making upgrades to your weapons and armor, but I don't think I need 59 of them. I've pretty much already upgraded everything as best as I can, and if I need more leather, I can probably buy it from the blacksmith or something. Bile is another ingredient. I don't need 47 of them, though. Let's just do this. Sell some of this stuff. Alright. Oh, I sold 11 instead of 10. Oh well, close enough. Let's look through our stuff. We have plenty of ammo. I don't really use magic potions because I'm not a mage. I keep a few with me in case there ever comes a reason for me to use them, but so far there never has been. I mean, I only recently picked up Shadow Burst, which is a magic spell. I think it does use magic to cast it. But it's like something I just picked up recently, and I don't use it that often. And I don't think it I never use it enough that I run out of magic, so I would have to drink a magic potion. Don't think I need the worker's outfit or the doctor's gloves. Okay. Do you have anything interesting for me to buy, dude? Let's look. Ooh, Merchant Noble's Tricorn. I want to see the other side of it. I like my curled brimmed hat. I wish I could find a better version of that. I think this is nicer, but it's called the Merchant Noble's Tricorn, so it would be for a merchant. It wouldn't be for Vasco, would it? It's kind of pricey too. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, what's this? Embellished, precise. Oh, it's a rifle. I don't want a rifle. I don't like the way they shoot. They do more damage, but I just don't like... They feel cumbersome. I don't like it. But maybe this would be good for Afra.
Thank you
Okay.
for your visit. See you soon.
Let's go grab Vasco and Afra. Doing a little bit of party management here.
Come closer, good people. The cure ain't right.
All right, come on, you guys. Let's go shopping. I saw some stuff in this store that I thought you would like, so come with me.
Come closer, good people. The cure ain't right. Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
And yeah, I can just loot random crates. If they sparkle, that means I can take the stuff that's in them. There's not a stealing component in this game, so it doesn't matter. If it sparkles, it's fair game.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen...
Alright, dude, you had an interesting gun. Let's take a look. Yep, alright, she can just keep what she's got then. Vasco uses guns as well, so let's take a look here if they've got anything good for Vasco. Nope. Ooh, this might be nice. Ivory plated dueling pistol. Does more physical damage, more armor damage, more stun. He'd lose a little fury generation, but I don't think that really matters. Ooh. Yeah, I think he needs this. And it's only got a green upgrade on it, a little green dot there. So we could upgrade it to a purple upgrade and it would be even better. Heck yeah, let's go. Oh, I see. This one doesn't have an upgrade on it at all. That's fine. We'll buy that one. Okay. Now we wanted to look at hats. What do you think of that? No. Merchant Noble's tricorn hat. Okay, I think this is the one he already has. Can't really see it though. It's kind of dark. He'd gain some poison resistance. The loot chance doesn't matter. He'd gain a little armor and balance. He'd gain a little quality. He would lose some elemental resistance and magic resistance. I don't know if it's worth it. But what the heck. We'll get it. We'll go back home and look at it in the light. Come on.
Closer, good people.
No, thank you. I don't need any wine from the continent. I'm good. Okay. Let's wait till the sun comes out. Let's sleep till dawn. An hour and a half till dawn. Okay. Alright, now let's take a look at Vasco. Okay. So this is the Merchant Noble's tricorn, or this is the leather tricorn that he did have. I don't know. What do y'all think? I think that's kind of slick. I don't know. I mean, this one looks a little more piratey with all the bling on it. But he does look handsome in that one, I gotta say. I don't know if it really matches the rest of his outfit, though. Does that matter? Yeah, it matters. Alright, I'm going to give him that one, but I'm going to put the merchant's one in my chest in case he finds a better outfit. So I could wear it. It looks pretty good on me. I don't know. That looks pretty cool, actually. I know I like the curled brim hat, but I can never seem to find an upgraded one. Alright, I'll wear it for now. Oh, dang. No, I put it in the chest. I didn't mean to do that. I always do that. Or I could just run around wearing that. There we go. Okay. Alright, we'll store that for now. What? Okay. Oh, right. Her. No. Why do we have an exclamation point over the gun there? Oh, right, because we bought a new one for him. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, man, that is so pretty. Alright, let's go fix it up with the blacksmith. And we'll sell the old one. Alright. And I think, as far as I know, the only blacksmith in the game is in this town here. Now, if you want to get craftsmanship, it's one of the skills you can get in the game. You can do it yourself.
We'll make it for you.
But I'd rather spend my points on other things, so I'm just paying the blacksmith to do this stuff for me.
It's a great pleasure to see.
Alright. Here we go. His old dueling pistol, we're going to recycle, take the mod off of it, get some materials back. And then we're going to fix up this one to a purple upgrade. We can do more stun. We can do more physical damage and fury generation. That looks awfully pretty. Oh, look at that. We can do more physical damage. That's really pretty. Or we can do more armor damage. No, I think that's pretty. That's what Vasco needs. He needs a pretty all ivory plated pistol, don't you think? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, so pretty. Let's see him holding it. Oh yeah, whip it out. Look at that. I love it. Love it. Not crazy about the gloves he's wearing, but, you know, it'll just have to do for now. Alright, anything else that we can do for Vasco? No. What about Afra? She's good. Yeah, what about me? I think I'm all decked out. I don't think there's anything... Yeah, I can't modify my hat. I'm all good there. Wish I could get better swords, though. I think that's my own fault, though, for not having a higher agility score. Okay, we gotta sell this old dueling pistol.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
Want armor that fits you like a glove?
We're good.
We'll make it for you.
Yeah, I don't think there's a better sword for me. Ooh, Grand Saber of the Far East. When did we get that? Holy crud, look at that thing. Oh, we must have gotten this from one of our quests. Sometimes when you complete quests, you'll get special quest rewards and they show up in your chest. Dang. Yeah. It's going to be incompatible with everyone but me anyway. Wow. That's wicked cool, but I'm not doing two-handed weapons, so... Same with the Executioner's Axe. Ugh. You could do that scythe, though. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Yeah, see, if I had a higher agility... Petrus, can you use this yet? He can! He finally got high enough mental power. They level up as you level up. Oh, dang. Let's give him that. We've been waiting until he could use that. There you go. Now look at him. He's all gold. He's gold all over. I love it. Kurt, did we not upgrade your gauntlets? He doesn't have gold level stuff, and I don't know if he ever will. But we're just going to have to live with it. Oh, look at that cleaver. Where did we get that? When did we get the large cleaver? That must also be from a quest. I don't remember seeing that before. Look at that thing. That's wicked. Yeah, I'm going to have to take agility. I think that's the one I wanted to use. The light flamberge. Or flamberge, or however you say it. Alright. Yeah, alright. I think I dig that though, actually. Kind of cool. I'm looking at the hat. The hat is good. The hat is good. Alright. So what are we doing next? We've got to go to the Trial of the Waters. which is out here. The natives. Oh, right. We're going to stop off at the tall trees and unlock the one camp we have not unlocked. And we're going to go out here and fight the one boss that we have not fought. So, let's take the dream team. Who shall I take with me? Definitely Kurt. Kurt is my number one. And I mean, they're all decent fighters. I think Petrus kicks more ass than just about anybody else, if I'm being totally honest. I don't really need Afra because I'm the one that hucks bombs and does shooting with my gun. That's my build, so I don't really need her build. I like having Siora with me because she does a lot of healing spells and stuff. She's pretty kick-ass. Yeah, I mean, I tend to go with Kurt and Siora or Kurt and Petrus. I'll go with that. Oh, no, I was trying to travel, not draw my sword. There you go. No, 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 no. Look, right there, it's a square. Why are you drawing your sword when I push the square to travel? Come on, game. We're going to go out here because I've already been out here once before. Do I have anything to sell to the merchant? I do. Let's sell the bishop's ring. We don't need it. All right. But there's one camp that I missed somehow. Let's take a look at the mini-map. Aha. There's question marks out here. It looks like we have to go this way to get out here to unlock this. This has got to be the camp. I thought I had unlocked this. Mine shale. Alright. Let's go north. Looks like we're gonna go this way. Now, this is an open world game. You can roam at will wherever you like. But if you don't have the quest, then you may not be able to get... Now look, see? This is blocked off. Oh, that's why I haven't unlocked the last camp out here yet. This is blocked. Okay. Yeah, see. There must be a quest that involves that area. And when we get the quest, it'll be unblocked. I like to explore. I have fun when I'm just like out roaming the world and seeing what I can see. Oh, I remember these folks. But in this game, there's kind of like, it's kind of pointless. Because basically, if you don't have a quest reason to go somewhere, there's probably not anything that you're gonna need to do there until you get the quest. So, I mean, like if you have a quest that takes you to a certain area, you know, definitely explore. And you'll find some interesting things in the nooks and crannies and stuff, but yeah, this game seems more or less like you're really just meant to follow the quest lines and not just randomly wander around. But we're going to come down here, the shore of the Tall Bones. I'm not sure which camp we need to go to. Start at this one. Let's see where this puts us. Alright, where we want to go is out here. So we need to fast travel to the Vignamri camp. Okay. Here we are. We want to go to the left. Alright. This way. Alright, let's do this. I don't know what's going to happen when I do this. I don't know what I'm going to find. Okay, straight ahead and take the left fork. There have been several bosses in this game. Some as a result of quests, and some that you just find out in nature. And that's how I've gotten a lot of the gear, the legendary weapons, and the golden gear for myself and my companions. Don't know what this one has in store for us. I found this one very early in the game and I was very low level and there was no way I was going to take it on. What was I shooting at? That happens a lot. It's auto aim. I don't aim the gun myself. And I've noticed that a lot of times she'll just like randomly shoot off the left side of the screen or the right side of the screen. I'm like, but I'm looking right at a creature that I want you to shoot. Why are you shooting off in the distance? Alright, we want to go this way. Here we go. Yeah, this guy. Oh, we found Professor Seraphin's work notes. I thought we'd already found this. I'm almost certain that this large tumulus could teach us many things about these creatures. Some native elders told me there was a gigantic skeleton inside it. If only I could study it. In the end, the Nadag Magamen managed to kill my loyal bodyguard. I will make sure that his widow receives a hefty allowance. He fought like a lion and he gave me his rapier before he died. According to him, I have a chance to survive an attack from this beast if I poison the blade and strike repeatedly. Alright, this one is weak to poison. Let's do a save. Here we go. Yeah, the different bosses and different creatures have different weaknesses. Alright.
Move away. Things are about to.
Alright, we gotta break his armor though before we do anything else.
Get dicey.
That did some work on it.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Okay, let's try the bomb.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Let's see. Sure, I can do a poison coating if I want to try to get up close and personal. Or I could just throw a poison bomb at it again. Let's do that.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
There, we handled it. And I didn't even have to resuscitate my party. Their health can go down to 0, and then I can use a resuscitation powder to bring them back to health. So you can see their health there on the left side of the screen. They have their own armor and their own health and their own magic. Well, Kurt doesn't have a magic bar. He's not a magic user, but the little blue shields are our armor. And you have to break down the armor before you can start doing serious health damage. The creatures have it too. You see Kurt's got an awful lot of armor. But he has no magic bar. That's the blue one. Stiora has her blue magic bar. I have a red health bar, blue magic bar, and a yellow fury bar, they call it. It's like adrenaline, and I can do super strong attacks if that's full of yellow. I can also do my bombs if that's full yellow. Bombs are very powerful. But anyway, that worked. So, what is this gonna lead to? Enter the High King's Crypt. Sure. I wonder if this is part of a quest. We don't have the quest yet. I thought it was just gonna be like a skill stone or something. Yeah, I don't know if we have any reason to be here yet. I don't see any question marks. Alright. Yeah, I thought it was just going to be like a skill stone or, you know, a treasure or something, but this looks like it's part of a quest. So I'm not going to go all up in there because I won't really find anything unless there's something to find. And if I don't have the quest for it, then there's probably nothing to really find except monsters to fight. Ah, but here we go. Gold coins, alchemical mix of magic damage, and ammo. Really? That's it? No legendaries? Did we see any other chests or anything? There's a broken pot. There's some baskets. No dead bodies, no notes. No super special secret passageways. Huh. Guess that's it. So, oh, we can loot him. Bone fragment of the Lord of Plains. I probably got an achievement for defeating him. I was looking at my achievements the other day, and there was an achievement for each of the other bosses that I've defeated in the past. And each one is like, I think, you know, one is from the swamp, one is from the plains, one is from the ocean. It's like they're all different nature guardians. Let's take a look here at my codex. Yeah. I think this is the one we just fought. We've fought one of these before. That's a Magaman, a Glendaman, Vedaman, Menaiman, Frizaman, and the one we fought at the very beginning of the game. I'm assuming we're going to have to fight another one of these at some point. And each one of them drops this kind of like little trophy thing, but you can't really do anything with it except go and sell it. I can't display it in my house or whatever, unfortunately. Alright, well, we've defeated it. I don't think the bosses respawn, because we've certainly returned to the same areas of other bosses before, and they're just, the corpses are just still sitting there. So we've already defeated him. I guess at some point we'll come back here for the quest and we won't have to defeat him again. But if we do, you know, if he respawns, that's fine. We can do it again. But now we have cleared all the little question marks all over the place here. Where's the camp we want to go back to? We want to hang a right out here. Alright, let's go back to our campfire, and I'm going to fast travel to San Mateus because I want to see if we can have a dialogue with Mother Cardinal. I'll have to pick up Petrus. I want to have a dialogue with Mother Cardinal about what was happening to the natives with her missionaries again. And see if a conversation's even possible. Because sometimes when you check back in with people after you've done certain quests, they have new dialogue options and possibly new quests to do, so we'll see. I will leave Kurt here and take Petrus because he is in the Teleme faction. Now, it's very possible that we'll get there and she'll have absolutely nothing to say to us about it. But I want to check in, because you just never know. Oh, and workbench. I'm going to go ahead and make some more ammo. Sure. Get in my cardio. Going up all these steps. Is she here? She is. Let's go talk to her.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Ask about the missionaries. Okay.
Who are the missionaries?
It is an order that aims to convert people. You must have met some of its followers in Serene. Most of them leave the comfort of Thélème to visit other countries, to spread the good word.
Okay, yeah, this
once
is just the
relatively
general
minor order
conversation.
has become quite significant in recent years, and has established itself in
I meant the ones
politics in the highest
specifically that we
positions of
ran
our
into
nation.
who were abusing the natives.
What will become of the members of the Ordo Luminis?
Domitius will be sent back to the mainland and will be judged alongside some of his most vindictive colleagues. The Ordo Luminus as a whole cannot be held responsible for the errors of only one of its members. We need the Inquisitors, so some of them will continue their mission.
Need them for what, though, actually? Other than being jerks. Alright, I guess we can't talk to her about it.
I must leave you.
That bums me out.
Your Excellency.
That bums me out. I'm bummed. I'm bummed, Mother Cardinal. There should be some way to talk to her about how shitty that they were. Because we gathered evidence, man. We have evidence. We should be able to say, hey, your people were raping native women and murdering native people with that Tenlin creature or whatever. Gotta rein in your missionaries. But I guess not. Not an option here. So let's continue on with the main quest line. That's disappointing. Okay. Alright, here we go. We're traveling to Dor Hadganadu. Good night, Barbarian King. You leaving us? Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. Alright, here we are. The Trial of the Waters. Part of a Cure for Malachor main quest. I don't really remember exactly what the context of this quest is. It's been a little while since we pursued it, or since we started it. It says we have to meet with Glendon, the leader of the council. Prior to that, we had to inform Constantine about an Anon-Mil Frictimen. That means the god of 1,000 faces. And it has to do with, we've been uncovering secrets about the native islanders' beliefs and their powers and their deities and these nature guardians, and also uncovering secrets about how the merchant congregation had actually been at war with the natives like 100 years ago or something, 200 years ago, something like that. And that we had been exploiting the natives for a while. It turned out my mother was actually a native who they brought from the island of Tirfredi to the mainland because they thought that she could try to cure the plague. And I was born on the ship on the way across, and I was raised by the royal family of the merchant congregation for some reason. I don't know why they decided to raise me. But there you go. I think we're kind of pursuing that quest line, trying to figure out more information about what's going on and get a cure. And he should be right there. Okay.
Dewed.
Hello. My name is Desardet. I am the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate Desardet. No. This building is closed to Renaigse.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladne, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorsht Tirse. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
If I cannot enter, perhaps you could tell the elder of the council that I request an audience.
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. Times are difficult, and his time is precious. He only accepts to meet the members of the council or their representatives.
How can I prove that I am the representative of one of them?
If you are a trusted friend of a council member, he will give you his seal, and we would know it. I will then be glad to allow you to enter. You would be the first Renaigse to obtain such an honor.
I will return later.
If you have a seal, you will be welcome. If not, you are wasting your time and mine.
Okay. So we gotta go back and talk to this. Well, I already talked to him when he was helping my cousin. He couldn't have given me his seal then. Oh, come on. I gotta go all the way back to New Serene, really? Man, there is a little bit too much of back and forth in this game, I gotta say. Like, I'll be somewhere and talk to somebody and then, like this, and then go out to the next area and he's like, nope, go back where you just were and talk to that person you just talked to. That's happened a lot in this game. A lot of backtracking and covering the same ground you've already covered. They may have had their reasons for doing it that way, I don't know, but it just seems like some things could have been streamlined a little better. Alright, let's go talk to this dude that I already talked to. Now that I have gone all the way out there, and it's not like I have a lot of time to waste running back and forth. My cousin's dying of the Malachor, y'all. Come on. Yeah, he does not look good. He looks like a zombie.
Greetings, Katasak.
Bertirtumat, what can I do for you?
I'm looking to meet Enon Milfrichteman. I went all the way to the village council.
But they did not let you speak to Glendan the Elder.
Precisely. They said that only the friends of a member of the council might enter.
And my word was not enough. It seems that I must be a Mal to be heard.
Do not be sad, daughter of Bloodnid. One day you will be as great a chief as your mother. And you too will have a seal. This seal will allow you to give voice to the friends of your clan, those who may speak in your name. Here, friend of Wenxavier. Take my seal and go and meet Glendan. But you must convince him and no doubt pass many trials. Many monsters and traps are hidden on the path you seek to follow.
Thank you, Katasak. Why are you helping me?
I do not wish to lose the one who placed his life in my hands. And you have already shown me your friendship.
I hope that Glendan will allow you to meet this god, cousin. Leave as soon as you can. Godspeed.
Have no fear. I'll do whatever it takes. I must go.
For Awalam's sake.
Alright, let's go. Wish I could fast travel straight from the throne room, but I guess that's not an option. I gotta go back to my house. Alright, here we go. Who have I got with me? I've got Petrus and Ciora. Okay, I don't think I want Petrus and Ciora. Come on, Kurt. I definitely want to have Ciora because we're going to see natives. But I don't think it really serves any purpose for me to take a Taleme representative with me, so I will take my boy. My Kurt. My bodyguard.
You have returned. The rule is still the same, you know.
Here is the seal of Donegad Katasak, of the village of Wenxavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
Alrighty then. Oh, I can't save from in here? What the heck? There we go. This just seems terribly important, so I want to save right here in case I need to reload and do anything differently.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasak. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin and many other people on our island suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that Enon Milfrichteman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And I suppose this cavern is guarded?
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to continue the conversation.
What can you tell me about the sanctuary?
It is the most sacred place of the island. The hidden face, and still seen by all of you. Enol Milfrichteman. I protected these doors like my father before me and his father before him. And still none of us have ever entered.
Am I to gather that there has never been a High King in your family?
We are heads of the Council of Kings. And so it is prohibited for us to present ourselves. We must remain impartial.
I see. And so you cannot speak to me about what you find inside?
The heart of the island beats near here, the volcano. And I know that it is a place full of life.
I'm not really sure I understand what we're talking about, but okay.
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word God is too small to hold him. He is Tir Fradi in all and everything. The wisdom of his people, the gentleness of his rivers, the strength of his volcano. You are looking for wisdom to heal the Renaigse, but you still see it with the eyes of a sort of Donegat. He is much more than that. He is the essence of all life, of all magic, the spring.
Can you tell me anything more about the role of the council?
We gather here at every long night and every short night. During these nights, the clans are in disagreement and come here looking for wisdom of the council, and of course also the High King. Those who have complaints against their Mal may also be heard here and find justice. And when important events take place, if the balance is threatened, then we also meet here, so that the wisdom of all might be shared, and that we might act as a same people.
Okay. Well, if they meet on the longest night and the shortest night, that would be, what, summer solstice and winter solstice?
What can you tell me?
I'm going to ask this again because I'm going to pay better attention.
It is the most
here.
sacred place of the island.
The sanctuary.
The hidden face, and still seen by all of you. Enol Milfrichteman. I protected these doors like my father before me and his father before him. And still none of us have ever entered.
Am I to gather that there has never been a High King in your family?
We are heads of the Council of Kings. And so it is prohibited for us to present ourselves.
I'm not sure I'm understanding what he's talking about.
We must remain impartial.
I see. And so you cannot speak to me about what you find inside?
The heart of the island beats near here, the volcano. And I know that it is a place
So
full
he
of
guards the gates to a special sanctuary, but only the people who are trying to become High King can enter the sanctuary? Is that what he's saying? I guess.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelam seg.
Okay, so now what am I supposed to do? Go to the sanctuary, I guess.
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
Nothing. But I guess I'll ask you about the trial of water.
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
Ooh, that sounds like a riddle. Oh, Michael's going to bed. Alright, good night, Michael. Thanks for stopping by. And Storm is in the chat room. Hello, Storm. How you doing? Complete the trial of the waters, and where do we go for that? Right here, I guess. Alright. Maybe this is the sanctuary he's talking about? I didn't realize I was going to have to, like, travel the path of the High Kings and Queens in order to see the face of the god of the island. I guess this is how we get a cure? Yeah, I think I remember in some other quests that we've done in the past that, you know, we've been looking and looking and looking for a cure and nobody really knows what to do, but like the suggestion was, well, you know, the greatest power on the island is the god of 1,000 faces, so maybe that's where we'll find the cure. I guess that's what we're here to do.
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
Okay. So, do I have sleeping potions in my bag of tricks? Doesn't look like it. I do have poison, though. Will that work, I wonder? Whoa! We suddenly have Siora's quest. Talk to Siora about the missionaries in her village. Oh, okay. Well, heck, let's do that.
Karans, I need to talk to you. I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mine shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Why the heck did you wait so long to bring this up, Siora? I'm kind of in the middle of trying to find a cure for my cousin's Malachor.
I cannot go there now, but we will talk about it again.
Anything else?
I'm not going to get locked into that quite yet.
I must leave you. See you later.
Okay. So, what I can do is I can possibly go and get some kind of sleeping potion. I'm not sure if I need to get a sleeping potion or a poison. I already have poison in my bag of tricks with alchemy. But we've also had to employ sleeping potions several times throughout this game. And that's something different altogether. I don't know if that's something I can make or something I have to buy. Where is my camp? The nearest camp is outside here. I could go see if I can make a sleeping potion. That seems to be what she's suggesting, doesn't it? Let's see if it's something we can construct here. Yeah, we can make sleeping potions. Well, we definitely have the stuff to make it. So there's also a potion of the demonic ritual. We already have one of those. And laced drink. We've had to make that a few times. I'm going to make another couple of sleeping potions just in case we need more. I'll make 5. What the heck? I have the materials for it. Why not? Alright, let's stock up on ammo because I don't know how long this quest is going to be or how deep I'm going to have to go or like what the heck's going on here. Anything else I could make? Can make a stasis mix. Sure, that's always handy. I know I've got 21 of them, but could always have more. Elemental damage is a good one. I've already got tons of haze potions. Got some swiftness potions, bunches of those. Balance potions. Alright, well, I think I have plenty of potions. Alright, I'm gonna hope that 5 sleeping potions is enough. Should I do more? Oh heck, why not? Can always sell them if we don't use them. Alright. Ooh, isn't that pretty? That's a beautiful view. I think that's going to be it for me today, though. I know, I'm right on the edge of a super exciting quest, but I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't want to get, like, really far into this and spend another hour or two on it. I need to go eat dinner. And we have this promises set in stone to do with Siora. Now, I don't know if I should do that one. Excuse me. I don't know if I should do that one before I get into this major quest line. That's kind of been my way of doing things, is to tick off all of the side quests before proceeding with the main quest. And I have no idea why it took so long to finally get this third quest from her, but there it is. So maybe when we come back tomorrow, I'll do that one first and then continue on with this big quest. Dunno. I'll think about it overnight. But, whew, that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Hope you had a good time. Got to see lots of faces I hadn't seen in a while. Michael stopped by, Herman stopped by, Ronan / Gentugo stopped by, Patrick was here earlier, Ice Stella, Silver Fox, Barbarian Key, and Storm. Storm, you showed up at the end. You often show up at the end of the live stream. Yeah, it's time for me to go. Gotta go eat dinner. But take care of yourselves until next time. Bye!